All right, so let's get started with some Jungle Book, shall we?
The Book of the
The
Jungle.
Book of the Jungle. And putting it on this list, I mean, I love the Jungle Book. I've always loved the Jungle Book. Uh,
Good.
Jungle Book 2, just as good as Jungle Book 1.
Arguably, yeah, yeah.
The live action Jungle Book, also pretty good.
Not bad. Not
Bill
bad.
Bill Murray as Baloo. That's a casting I would choose.
Gotta love that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
I'm putting it above Bambi.
I'm gonna put Jungle Book at number 2. I think I like the 101 Dalmatians a little bit better, but
I would agree with that.
Jungle Book is top tier.
It is a top tier Disney movie for sure.
All right, and then we got a lot of characters from this movie. Let me get my list here. My list of
Obviously,
notes.
we have Baloo.
But I want to point out one thing here. Baloo's emoji and Little John from Robin Hood's emoji. Do they look similar?
Yeah, is it because they're the same exact actor?
They're the same voice actor and they're the same character. It's just one is painted brown and one is painted gray. It's also the same for Shere or not Shere Khan, for Ka and then Sir Hiss. They're the same voice, or not the same voice actor, but just the same character model. Robin Hood uses a lot of character models from Aristocats and Jungle Book. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But ranking Baloo, he knocked out Mowgli, which isn't hard. Mowgli's like a 3-year-old child.
Yeah, Mowgli to me is like weak as shit. I mean, obviously, I think he's up there for sure. I
Well,
think he's a
you gonna let
scrappy old
me
fella.
you gonna let me read off what he does, or are you just gonna
Not
continue to
really.
talk? He carries Mowgli with no issue. Like he lifts him up by his leg. He survived a boulder crashing onto his head. He got knocked out, but for like 10 seconds. He survived a lashing from Shere Khan. He was knocked out by Shere Khan, but he survived the lashing with not a lot of issues. And he can hold Bagheera pretty easily. So he's a pretty strong character, but not the smartest character. I'm thinking my initial for the ranking would be to put him like below the whale.
I was actually, to be honest with you, I was thinking 23. So,
Yeah, so
you have no disagreement with me on that.
perfect. Oh, and we got a round of applause from KK there. Ka. Ka's got some powers. Ka's got some powers. Ka,
He's a serpent.
he can
Slither around.
he has hypnosis. He can
You know,
hypnotize people.
just because he's just a snake, I say he's number one.
Yeah, no. But to do his hypnosis, he has to look at the victim. He's also very like he has a high pain tolerance, but he gets hurt quite a bit. Um, and like he can be tied into a knot. He does pick up Mowgli again, no issues, but once again, Mowgli's a 3-year-old, so not that big of an achievement. Initial thoughts, maybe like
So
here.
turns out Ka is a rock python. I just googled it.
Okay.
Which means he has no venom,
Mm-hmm.
and they are notoriously strong. So I think like he wouldn't have any troubles lifting up Mowgli, like you said. So that's very accurate. Pythons also, they've been known to kill like gators and shit. So like they just suffocate them, do their little squeezy thing.
Okay, so we thinking he's the new 17 spot because I don't really think there's much he can do against the fairies.
Yeah, I think there's just too many fairies
There,
for him.
I don't know if I explained this last week about the fairies or not, but they are actually like gonna be like a tag out group. So only one can be in at a time, but they'll just tag each other out.
In that case, I think he defeats the fairies
I don't think so. Just
because
because,
he suffocates them all.
but they can fly, and also like I feel like they would avoid his stare
How would they avoid his stare?
by not looking at him.
By that logic, everyone on this list
They
so far could avoid his stare.
they could all they could also turn him into like an inchworm pretty
Fine.
quickly. It's just like snake versus magic. I don't think I don't think the snake is gonna win.
Could.
I think he gobbles up old Timothy Mouse.
Oh, I think Timothy Mouse is a goner.
I think all these are all snake food.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got King Louis. Good old
I
King
don't really
Louis.
know about King Louis. Yeah, he's like big and like.
I'm thinking he doesn't really do much. He can hold he can hold Mowgli.
Oh yeah, big accomplishment. There. Like Timothy Mouse probably, but
Literally everybody on this list holds Mowgli at one point.
yeah, I mean, I'm probably putting him below Dumbo to be honest with you.
Below Dumbo. I think he could pick Dumbo up. Where's Dumbo? Dumbo's over on this side now.
I don't think an orangutan can pick any elephant up to be honest with you.
This orangutan is pretty big,
Yeah, orangutans are naturally big, but you don't ever see picking up elephants.
but also
And even if he can't say he can pick up Dumbo, how is that helping him defeat Dumbo? Like, oh, congrats, you can bench press Dumbo.
he can carry
Also, you're better than him.
He can carry Dumbo up to the trees and drop him.
So now he's.
Oh, but I guess
Dumbo
Dumbo
up.
can fly. You know what? You've convinced me.
I don't think I convinced you. I think logic won out there.
All right, and then we got good old Shere Khan.
Yeah, all right. I watched Tiger King. Tigers can do some damage.
Okay. He also beat the shit out of Baloo. Baloo survived it, but it wasn't a pretty sight.
Yeah, no, I think he's definitely above Blue. He's definitely a pretty good character. Does he beat the whale though? This is a classic like land animal, sea animal matchup here. Like you don't know who would win.
The whale's got some fucking sharp ass teeth.
I don't think whales have teeth.
This whale does.
Whales.
This whale has the teeth
Killer
of a
whale?
shark.
Interesting.
Um,
I think tigers can, tigers are pretty good at swimming, and I think if it came down to that, I think he beats the whale.
yeah, I think he could eat him from the inside out. All right.
I think so, or just like tigers are pretty nimble too, wherever they are. They can just like he can. Whale's gonna take a while to turn around.
I'm thinking he beats the whale.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, what are we thinking about the giant? I'm thinking maybe not, but
March
also
to the Achilles takes him out.
okay, the giant takes out Shere Khan.
No, Shere Khan takes out the giant.
Okay, how? Please explain. Please elaborate.
Well, he bites his Achilles tendon. The giant
Oh,
can't walk
that's what you
anymore.
meant.
Collapses. Shere Khan goes for the throat.
I thought it was a reference to Achilles, like the actual
No.
person.
No. It is a part of the body.
I know it
No
is.
matter, you can't walk.
Okay. All right, and Tinkerbell? I don't think he beat.
That's a tough one. I think Tinkerbell pixie dusts his ass and then he goes flying.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking he just wouldn't be able to catch her either.
Be tough.
Right. All right. And then, not the last one, but the second to last one for Jungle Book, we've got Bagheera. Bagheera, good old Baggy.
I don't even remember who this is.
This is Baloo's cat friend.
Dead last.
He can climb trees. He's fast. He has high pain tolerance. Honestly,
Like a normal cat.
well, he's a no emotes. Okay, I am gonna get to emotes. I didn't have time this weekend, but there will be emotes. I promise.
I want a specific KK emote.
Maybe there's gonna be a juicy snake one. I've already got a couple planned.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking honestly, Bagheera goes right below Baloo. They're very similar in strength. What do you? Any disagreement? Agreement?
Not really.
He doesn't-
Because there's honestly, it looks like she's going a lot higher up. There's just not many characters that I think could win.
Like I think everyone below him, below this, he could beat by pure strength.
What about the dude with the bullets? It's like pop pop.
I think he eats his ass. I looked it up. This guy is 2 feet and 3 inches tall. So are
carries
most of
some-
these characters.
Carry some guns.
Yeah. Shere Khan survives like a lot of fire though, so I think he could survive one bullet and then go for his gun and eat his gun.
That's fair. We weren't talking about
Or
Shere
sorry,
Khan
not
though.
Shere Khan. I think Bagheera. I think it's fine. I think that makes sense. I think Bagheera just eats this shit out of the bird.
Yeah. Okay. Cats are natural bird hunters.
All right, and last and least, you got Mowgli.
57 probably. I think Timothy Mouse claps him.
Here's the thing. Here's what Mowgli climbed a tree. He tied
Oh wow.
he tied up and pushed a snake. So he did beat Kaa a little bit. But Kaa wasn't paying attention. Mowgli, or if you're saying Mowgli, yeah, he does have survival instincts. He's as fast as Bagheera. At least it seems like it. He actually held his own in a fist fight against Baloo. He's very brave. He tied a fire to Shere Khan, and he's just as fast as Shere Khan. So he actually has some stuff going for him.
I'm probably putting him
He's rising for me.
probably right below the Headless Horseman.
I would put him. I'd put him in this category
Just
here.
not
I think
Sure. How did like Mr. Peanut there, and then
Mr. Peanut.
the frog dude, and then
Is this Mr. Peanut?
no, the one that looks like a peanut. Oh, that's Jiminy Cricket.
34. KK saying 34. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 34 or 35.
Weak. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think the survival instinct that really did it to me.
Yeah, it's the survival instinct and the fact that he kept up with all these animals and the fact that he has that strength.
You did not grab Timothy Mouse.
Oh. Let me just take care of that.
He's gonna end up there.
Yeah, I know. That's his calling. Okay, let's talk about the Alice fight. Do we think he beats Alice?
I think Alice is pretty worthless, minus the fact she can grow to like a 2-story building. But
Okay.
I think she beats him for that reason.
Definitely Chip beats Mowgli.
See, that's what I don't think. I think Chip might be too high on this.
Yeah, I was thinking that last week that Chip might be too high, but I don't think he
you
is.
got the old Tootsie Pop Owl there too. Like
The Tootsie Pop Owl is very smart, though.
fine.
Listen,
I think
I'm pretty sure everyone
Look,
underneath Tramp is gonna
look.
fall off this list. So
I'm pretty sure that Mowgli could beat a chipmunk.
okay,
I'm just saying, and I think Alice beats a chipmunk,
okay,
and I think that's more accurate.
yeah, he did get beat up by a squirrel. So
Yeah,
we liking that? Is that better? Is that feeling better?
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's feeling better for me too. All right. Yeah, so that's it for Jungle Book.